Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Joe Panik comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, second baseman, Joe Panik.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Eric, your Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
And they've been as hot as anybody in the league recently. So all they need to do is keep playing the way they've been playing. And
1-0.
You have to say they stack up with anybody in baseball.
Ryu gets the sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Standing in now, Angel Pagan, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, Matt. Not the start you're hoping for away from home. He needs to really concentrate here before he gets himself into trouble.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Ethier, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, the wind is blowing in today, so you're not going to see a lot of long drives. Focus on hitting the ball on a line and on the ground to score your runs today.
And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, I think Dixon has sometimes been thought of as a hitter's umpire. The book on him is that he can be a little bit tight on the edges of the strike zone. We'll see if that's the case.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate. A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. So striding in, Brandon Crawford, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. There's a breaking pitch blocked by Grandal. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Ripped on the ground to first. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Matt Duffy will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Ground ball left side. Turner's got it. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Second inning now. Striding into the box, Hyun Jin Ryu. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hyun Jin Ryu.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Panik. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. On now, Brandon Belt will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about first basemen that are just very smooth, Adrian Gonzalez, he comes to mind. Not the most athletic guy and may not cover a ton of ground, but everything he does just looks very smooth. You get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. Giants are down. Back now in San Francisco with our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us. Joe Panik will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hard stuff.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit to third. Glove by Turner. A quick out, number one.
Now batting, left fielder
Angel Pagan is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Drilled to first. And Gonzalez takes this one over to first himself for the out.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Ryu's ready. Here's the first pitch. Buster Posey is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Hunter Pence is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 2-1. Brandon Crawford will stand in now, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, Brandon Crawford just exploded in 2015, blossoming into an all-star right before our eyes.
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. Yeah, Crawford more than doubled his career home run high, hitting 21 in his first All-Star campaign.
And he also drove in a career-high 84 runs, won a Gold Glove, and the Silver Slugger Award. For all that, many just thought of him as an elite defender.
Matt Duffy will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Ryu steps into his windup. Here's the 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, that's just a nice job out there on the mound, coming all the way back, down 3-0 on the count. He gets the 3-2, and then he gets his man to loft an easy fly ball.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They still trail it here. Hyun Jin Ryu heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
The pitcher number 99, Hyun Jin Ryu.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Cueto's ready. 0-2 on its way. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And that indeed is a pitcher up there, as he's not even close at that one and becomes out. Gregor Blanco will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
This one's flared out toward left. And Crawford's right there to put it away for the first out. Kelby Tomlinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Too high, ball 3.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Second baseman,
Joe Panik will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
0-1's the count.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hard hit ball to second. 1 there. Out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6. Angel Pagan will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Hit on the ground to short. Hernandez scoops it up and taking it out there for the first out.
Now batting,
Buster Posey digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both the lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Grounder down the line at third. Turner has it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Hyun Jin Ryu is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Here's a high pop-up. Duffy is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup.
Leading off the inning, Brandon Crawford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ryu looks in. First pitch on the way. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Here's a guy that...
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Matt Duffy stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Brandon Belt will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Scorched to third. Reined in. Kendrick back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And standing in is the center fielder, Gregor Blanco. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Giants leave 1, and this is still... George Cantos will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
George Cantos.
And this is low, ball 1. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit. I just don't get it.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And Crawford's right there to put it away for the first out.
Second baseman, number 12.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Joe Panik comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
If you're going to pitch a good game at this level, you're going to have a few out-em balls. And that one was squared up pretty good, just not in the right location.
Angel Pagan will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Hernandez is up with it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail it 4-1. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.